Good morning. I hope you guys are having a good day so far. The first thing I want to give a few updates. On Thursday at 10 a.m., we are going to have another Zoom meeting. In the comments below is going to be the Zoom site. So you can just click on that at 10 a.m. on Thursday. If you can't find it on the comments, feel free to email me at klandrum@gotanks.org. Or just go ahead and leave a comment and I'll usually see it pretty quickly and get back to you. Also, Mrs. Stolley has done a great job of posting extra resources on her Facebook page. It's Mrs. Stolley Intervention, 4th grade intervention. So if you go ahead and look that up and like the page, you'll also find a lot of information about things you can do in your spare time. Now for the lesson for today. Get my notebook out. So I'm going to start with an I can statement. A lot of times in class we also start with I can statements. So my I can statement for today is how to find the missing side when given the perimeter. So today I'm going to give you the perimeter and one of the sides, like the length or the width, and you're gonna have to tell me the missing length or width. I think this is kind of difficult, but it's something that you're gonna be using a lot. Before I get deep into this, I just wanna review perimeter first. If you're at the Zoom meeting, we went over this as well. So the perimeter is the outside of an object. And I like to think of the rim. Mrs. Stolley taught me this, of a basketball hoop around the rim. It's literally in the word perimeter. So I have a little person playing basketball, and here is the rim around it, the perimeter. To find the perimeter, a lot of times math, when you get in upper grades, they're going to use letters instead of writing the whole entire word to save some time. So P actually stands for perimeter, and I'm going, what's the perimeter? Perimeter is equal to what? Well, with this, I just want to find the whole entire perimeter. So my length is 3 inches and my width is 5 inches. I'm first going to match each side. If my width is 5 inches up here, guess what it's going to be down here? 5 inches. If my length over here is 3 inches, my length on the opposite side, it's going to be the same if it's a square or a rectangle. Well, this side is going to be 3 inches too. So I'm going to match both the sides, 3 inches, and then 5 inches. And then finally, I bet most of you know what we're going to do. We're going to add all of the length and the widths together. So I'm going to start with my widths. 5 plus 5 is 10. I know 3 plus 3 is 6. I add those two together, and my answer is 16 inches. So I'm going to put up top P, which is my perimeter. I don't have to write perimeter all the way out. Is equal to 16 IN, and IN stands for inches. It's just abbreviation, and you can definitely use that as well. So here's my work. And for your first activity today, I want you to find 3 objects in your home and find their perimeter. So you'll probably need a ruler or a tape measure and find 3 quadrilaterals. That's a 4-sided shape, and find the perimeter. I've been doing this a lot. We've been doing home improvements quite a bit lately, and I constantly get my tape measure and rulers out, and I'm finding the perimeter. Next, we're going to focus on finding the missing side. So here's my first example here. I am given the length, I'm given the perimeter of 26, and I'm going, what is the width? Well, what have I told you guys to get this right every time? There's 3 things we need to do. Add, subtract, divide by 2. So at the bottom of my paper, I'm going to put those 3 things. I'm going to add, I'm going to subtract, and I'm going to divide by 2. So that's just my reminder at the bottom. add, subtract, divide by 2. So you're probably like, what am I going to add? Well, I'm first going to add my 20 meters. And on the opposite side, I know that's going to be 20 meters too. Because if this length is 20, well, this opposite side of this rectangle has to be the same unless I say otherwise. So I'm going to match those two and add. 20 plus 20 is, hopefully this is more mental math for you, is 40. Once I have my 40, because I added the 20 and 20 together, then I'm going to subtract it from my entire perimeter, which is 26 meters. So I'm going to take my 40 meters and I'm going to subtract it. And now I have 22 meters. So over on the side, I'm going to check off the adding. I'm going to check off the subtracting. And now I have one more thing to do. Well, I know now my width is 22 meters, but I need to split it between these two sides, this width and this width. So I'm going to take my 22 meters and I'm going to divide it by 2. So I'm going to take 22 and divide it by 2. What times 2 equals 22? 11 it is. So my correct answer is 11. So on my width, I'm going to put W is equal to 11 meters. Now, what's nice about this, we can make sure we have our answer correct when finding the missing side. So I know this is 11 meters up here. I can also put 11 meters down here. If I add all these together, my width, my length, it actually equals my 62 meters. So I know I got the answer correct because I took the time and I added all these together. So when you're finding the missing side, you should always get it correct because you can check yourself. Kind of like with subtraction, you always have the inverse to rely on. The same with this as well. Now just for a few more problems. I have one more I'm going to go over with you. Then I have 3 practice problems for you guys to do on your own today. I skipped a little bit on my pages, so give me one moment again. Here we go. Okay, here's this one. This time I'm given the length again. I have to find my width, and my perimeter is 42 feet. So over on the side I have add, subtract, divide by 2. So here we go. I have 15 over here. I'm going to match on the other side 15. 15 plus 15 is 30. So down here I'm going to have my 30. Now I have to subtract it from my entire perimeter, the total, which is 42 feet. So I'm going to subtract from 42. When I subtract it, I have 12 left over. One more thing, you guys, I have to divide that 12 by 2. I'm on my last step here. So I'm going to take 12, divide it by 2, and I go, what times 2 is equal to 12? For me, multiplication is so much easier than division. So I try to turn this into a multiplication problem. What times 2 equals 12? Well, 6. So my width for this answer, W, is equal to 6 feet. I'm going to circle that. Perfect. And there's our answer, you guys. Now time for some practice. Here's your first practice problem. You can pause it and get this, and then I have 2 more after this. Here's your first one. Here's your second problem. And the third one is a story problem. So here it is. I'm going to read it to you. Zoe is building a pool in her backyard. The length of the pool is 15 yards. The perimeter is 50 yards. What is the width of her pool? Here's your 3 practice problems today. Then you have the activity before. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or comment below. I'd love to help or just talk to you guys because I miss seeing you guys every day. Well, have a good one, and I will post another YouTube video tomorrow. Bye.